Hey everybody, how's it going? Chris here. Of course, as I always do, to show you some comic books and some other cool stuff that's happening in my nerd world right now. So, quickly first, I'll start with some movies. These ones aren't mine, but I borrowed them because a few actors from this TV series is going to be at the Calgary Con. So I figured I have no clue about this series, never watched it before, so I kind of wanted to know a little bit what it was about. So I borrowed these from my friend. Game of Thrones. So there's a complete first season. Well, this is the empty box, but I mean, because I'm watching it right now. But yeah, got the first season I'm going to be watching. Check out some of the second season. Yeah, this is the full second season. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of neat, just like a medieval drama, I guess, HBO series, pretty cool. And on top of that, my friend also gave me this because she had a extra copy. So thanks JoJo, she gave me this. I really love Willow, really great series. If you like George Lucas films and Ron Howard, you got to add this one to your collection. I mean, if you like Star Wars, you like Indiana Jones, this is probably a good movie for you as well. Willow, really great fantasy and magic and dragons and warriors, you know, witches. It's got it all right there. Midgets. I mean, come on, really cool. So Warwick Davis, he played one of the Ewoks, I guess, in one of the Star Wars. So yeah, really cool. I got this. Yeah. So JoJo, she's also in the same judo club as me, a brown belt as well. She's got a YouTube channel here. Nothing comic book wise, but she's very talented on her ukulele. So if you want to go see some really awesome ukulele work, go see her channel. JoJo B is her YouTube name. The other thing I got from across the pond here is Playmobil Sports and Action set. Doesn't say anywhere on here on the box, but it was advertised as judoka, and of course, since I'm in judo, I thought this was so awesome. A couple of judo players. So Playmobil is originally a German-based toy company. These almost remind me of Lego, and they only basically the legs move, hands up and down, heads. So there's the guy with a white gi and a girl. First, because you can see the long hair. There you go. I think that's really cool. So I got two little Playmobil judoka. That's really awesome. That's cool. And there we go. Okay. So, and then on to the haul quickly. I've just kind of, since my comic shop, Lone Star Comics, they package so well. I've kind of pre-started things, but we're going to be surprised together. I mean, well, I know what's in here, but as far as condition, we're both going to be surprised. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so there's only, what do I got in here? 4 or 5, I think. So each comic book I got in here, the order was based on this. I know I said I really wasn't buying comics for about 2 months, but I mean, it was a cheap order, and I had to pick up this one before I figured it went up in price. So I really didn't spend a whole lot on this order or anything. I'm still 2 months behind comics because this one here that I'm going to show you is the newest comic I got. The rest are older comics. Okay. And there it is. Wolverine issue number 1. I don't even have the regular cover, but I figured I'd pick up the Scotty Young variant. I thought this was so cool. Look at him yelling Berserker, kicking the Snowman Sentinel. Scott saying, "I'm telling." I thought it was pretty funny. This one was nice. So it's not exactly the kind of cover I thought Scotty Young would go for to do for Wolverine, but nonetheless really awesome. So really cool. And of course I'm a big Wolverine fan, so I had to get that. So that was really cool. Okay, so, but still, like I say, that's been my only order in 2 months. In the last 2 months, and I won't be getting anything until you know, after the show, which is in 2 weeks. So if I have any money left, then I'll start catching up on those comics. Okay. Yeah, we can start with this one. Okay, so apparently this one is supposed to be in a 5.5. Let's see it. Bam, there we go. 5.5. Frankenstein, a superhero monster. So this is from DELL. And I think this was the first superhero monster that was published by them. So it's in September. I really like it. Hopefully this is... It says collectors, but I hope it was a first print it was supposed to be. I don't know if they have any other prints. But the world's newest, greatest, and strangest superhero, the origin of the new Frankenstein. Frankenstein meets Mr. Freak. That's really cool. So on the back it says 63. That's really cool. And I'll go in depth in these more, and I'll probably go on the interiors. Let me see, I'll go with the other one. Ooh, really nice. We'll go with this one, because this would be the next one in the series, actually, I think. Yeah. Okay. Whew. That is really awesome. So this is supposed to be in a 4.0. Looks really good to me. I like it anyways, as long as nothing's interior is missing. Hey, DELL, Dracula. Blah 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 blah. Dracula. So 15 cents. That's really cool. The origin of the new Dracula. The secret of Dracula's strange superpowers. I think that's really cool. So with this one, this is one that I really wanted a while ago. I know Hans showed this, and somebody else ended up showing this. And I cannot remember the other person, so if you remember, you've seen this on somebody else's channel besides Hans's, you know, Captain Strangelife's, let me know. Because before that first one, that person who showed this comic before Hans, I was researching some monster comics, and I did come across this one, and I did want it. And then I saw somebody show it on YouTube, and then I saw Hans show it on YouTube, and I'm like, man, I just gotta get it. I just gotta get it now. So then, while researching this one, I found these other DELL monster superhero comics. And so, just like with this one, there was a actual like Dracula story, which was in issue number 1. This is in issue number 2, but it's the first appearance of the superhero Dracula. Just like if I remember correctly in my research, Frankenstein was the same thing. There was an issue of Frankenstein, you know, based on the Mary Shelley, and then this one, issue number 2, they come up with this superhero Frankenstein. So that's really cool. I like that. I'll put those in Mylar. So they look really great. The grades so far look really great. And then the last one, this one was actually just a number 1. Right here. This one looks cool. Probably not as great as those other covers. But anyways, this is supposed to be in a 3.5. Still looks really great. Just hopefully the staples are looking good. Anyway, here we go. Werewolf. Again by DELL, and this is supposed to be 66, but I think it came out after the Dracula. And this was the number 1. The number 1 of this one. So the only superhero, super spy in the world. Where did he come from? What is his real identity? The origin of werewolf. So it says werewolf, but does he really have anything to do with like the monster werewolf? I don't know. It's just really kind of cool. Punching a what you may assume. I don't know. I can't see who he's punching. But anyways, he's supposed to be a spy type superhero, and I mean with the name werewolf, you'd think maybe has connections to, you know, the monster werewolf. So that's really neat. And then the last one, I love those. Those are great covers. Gotta put them on there. And the last one, yeah. I had to get this one too. I want to get the whole series. So apparently this is from a 5.0 and from 1972, issue number 2 of Supernatural Thrillers. With the Invisible Man. I love all these 70s comics, you know, horror and mystery and all that kind of stuff. Just really, I've been getting into really, really great writing, you know, really great reads for 70s comics. So I got this one. And I want to get the whole series. I think it'd be great to get the whole series. I mean, they got, Nicantu, the Living Mummy, and I got Jekyll and Hyde and stuff like that. So, really cool stories in this series. Supernatural thrillers. So, The Invisible Man. And based on, or adapted from the world-famous thriller by H.G. Wells. You simpering swine, so you wanted to know my secret, did you? Well, now you know! He's invisible. I think that's a really cool cover, too. There you go. So that's really awesome, I think. Really great comics. Really great stuff. And I say, these ones I probably will read them, and either on this channel or on... Comic Book Community Central. I'll give my input or some interior looks on these awesome comics. Yeah, really cool stuff. Alright, other than that, at the show, hopefully I'm going to be finding a lot of awesome comic books, and I'll show you all those when I get them as well. And next week, probably everybody's been wanting to see the interiors for the Tales of the Zombie magazine, and I'll probably do that next week as well, too. I'll do that on Comic Book Community Central. Okay, until then, see you guys all later. Bye.